In Athens, 3 people were killed after protesters set fire to a bank on Wednesday. The victims, 2 women and a man, worked at the bank. Reports say protesters were throwing bottles and shouting liars at the police who were guarding the burned building. They didn't believe people were killed inside. The protesters are against the government's cost-cutting measures. It's the best-selling book in history, but one survey says most young adults are steering away from it. It says reading the Bible, along with prayer and worship, have decreased among younger generations. The survey conducted by Lifeway Christian Resources shows out of 1,200 young adults, 72% say they're more spiritual than religious. Many people are guilty of texting while driving. Now a California lawmaker is the driving force behind a bill that will ban texting while bicycling. The bill also 3D movies have been around for almost 100 years. Recently, 3D technology has been making a charge to take center stage at the movies and at home.
The hum and haw of a Hollywood film has been a common sound at theaters for over a century.
One pair of 3D glasses costs a theater around $30. The glasses will only work with that theater's specific barcode of projectors. And that's the news for now. Monty and Amy.
Thanks a lot, Lacey.
Then they would be released to the county social service for adoption.
So I'm curious, last year, towards later in the year, there was a story from Nebraska about a father that brought in all of his children, oldest being like 17 years old. I'm curious, did this, in the media, did this raise questions for people, and did it become more popular?
Well, I think I think 2 things happened with that. One thing is, I think that's...
Now I'm curious, if we want to make, this serves 6, correct?
This serves 6 real hungry people.
Okay. But if we wanted to feed more than 6 people, would we have to make this in a separate dish? Or could we?
That's a good question. You can double it.
1% of dehydration can lead to 10% reduction in physical skills and motor abilities. So that's another concern as well.
Okay, so you mentioned about the FDA not having regulations on energy drinks and things like that. Well, how come the FDA is not getting involved?
Actually, the FDA is getting involved. Some recent studies have come out where the FDA now wants proof, and they've targeted some of the major markets, especially the energy drinks that are prepackaged with alcohol.
Which would extinguish or shoot out the extinguisher agent, and then sweep, S for sweeping.
And right here, you can see he puts it out and then it kind of doesn't work right there, and he shakes it. Why does he do that?
This powder in this, it's almost like your insulation in your attic. With time it will settle, so you need to shake it up, and that's a very good feature, and I'm glad that it showed that, because everybody at home should know, turn your fire extinguisher down, shake it up a little bit, get the powder loose. It's going to be a lot more effective.
All right, and it's so easy, even I got a chance to do it.
And
they
very
put a
good
coat
job
on there.
too.
I did a good job. But as you can see right there, there's that chemical in the air. Is that chemical harmful at all?
It's rated as a 1 on the hazard level.